shade. And I know I'm good for you, babe, like I get babe. Good for you, like I get babe. I can't, she a can't babe. Since you ain't responding, I'm finishing your flag. Screaming in his mic on the store to this day. Too many, cause I'm super clean. I don't like them that be on, I want to see a thing. And I got that swag, pointed like a. Everybody watch you and God gon' watch me. He be looking up for you. I got so much good luck for leave cover me. And I'm rich now, so range rover me. On my 12 years ahead, like a
here alongside my colleagues, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
I really love how this team is playing for one another right now, and why their cohesiveness continues to improve with each passing victory.
Yeah, they look legit, and I tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them. Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
On the drive, Smart.
Marcus Smart.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage. And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and sustained effort.
Here's Paul. A shot from the high post. Can't get the tip in. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
Now here's Bridges. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Nice D from Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Paul. Going inside. It's Booker on the wing. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Rebound Boston. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
I mean, I flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I mean, I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Having a little trouble finding their legs.
That's his
All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's Brown. He takes it in. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't great. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
The Suns leading. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Peyton Pritchard. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Boston
2
on
minutes
D.
remaining in the first.
They
2
double team
minutes.
Paul. And Crowder with the jam.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
Pritchard.
Peyton Pritchard.
He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
From Chris Paul.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Pass to Crowder. Releases from 15. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's White. Uses the glass on the layup. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Ayton, no good. Crowder with a steal. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
They get the rebound. Right side White. Tice inside. Horford right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and getting it done.
Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Ayton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's White. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. With the drive. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And here are the Suns. 6-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Well, there was a good back and forth between these teams last year, if you remember. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
That's his first personal
Let's go
foul.
now to the sideline and
First
catch
team
up
foul.
with Allie LaForce.
Checking
Thanks,
for the
Brian.
Celtics.
DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Booker. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. The drive by Smart. Williams on the wing. Counted from distance. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And here's Payne outside. And they recover it. Pass to Shaman. Second chance effort. Here's McGee. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First
And you
team
talk to
foul.
anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
White with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Yep, count it. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Shaman. Back to Booker. Shoots over White. Booker can't get it to go.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Pass to Williams. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shot.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Checking in for the Celtics.
A minute 58 left in the half. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the second period. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Left side, Paul. Knocks down the 18-footer.
I've heard CP3 called the monster of the mid-range. That shot is his bread and butter.
Smart.
Marcus Smart.
And the layup is good off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Paul into the lane. And it's good for 2. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
I'd like to see that quickness out of Paul. I mean, he's putting defenders in tough spots.
Here's Tatum.
Jason
And
Tatum.
finished off by Tatum.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Pass to Crowder. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for Phoenix.
From Chris Paul.
And with his feet set, Crowder can definitely hurt you from long range.
And the bucket is good.
Assist goes to
Williams has got 7 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Al Horford.
Horford attacking. And Horford powers it home.
Make way. The big fella rumbling to the rim and powering it down.
Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Horford pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Smart outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Tatum.
Second team foul.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. As both teams trying to gain an edge. And the game's top scorers have a lot of tricks to get themselves to the line. I got to ask you, though, C-Webb, if a guy tried some of these on the playground, what do you think would happen?
Well, I don't know if that stuff wouldn't fly on the playground, but, you know, we also are getting paid to play on the playground. And, there's no technicals on the playground either, B.A., but the fact of the matter is, man, all that crying don't mean nothing. If you want to stop somebody, stop somebody.
The Suns leading. Pass to Paul. Now Crowder. Outside for Booker. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Paul with the bucket.
Quick trigger on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Boston now. And Pritchard, here we go. Here's Tice. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Bridges. Rejected by Brown.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Paul's got 8 points.
Always in total control. Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time takes it himself.
Inside. Tice. And rejected. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Boston trailing. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Here's Ayton after the basket by Boston. From about 19, Paul can't get it to go. Here's Pritchard.
Suns foul.
He's got 5.
Chris Paul.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far. Craig with a steal.
For your Suns.
And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Horford.
Celtics ball.
Back to Brown.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns.
And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
That's his first.
It's on JaVale McGee.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tice. Ooh, McGee with the block. Tatum with a steal. Here's Tice. And he makes it on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
1:27 left to play in the third quarter here. Stripped it away. Pass to Horford. Back to Pritchard. To the inside. For the lead. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Phoenix with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. Back to Payne. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
That's tipped. Stolen by Payne. Craig with it. Now guarded by Brown. Up top, Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And it's in there.
Al Horford.
Horford's got 6.
Now, look, it's never easy to stop Horford. I mean, mainly because he's so strong and able to shrug off the D.
Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. The 3. Nails it from 3. And the Suns lead by 3. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Suns ahead.
Come on, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Paul. Tice grabs the miss. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, and check out the handles of Brown, just destroying anyone in his path.
The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Horford pulls it in. Brown with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Brown drives in. And the jam by Brown.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
From deep, Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Driving in. Tatum. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Down low. Pass to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Pritchard. Misses the 3.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Releases. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 3.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. Baseline jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And Paul gets it to go.
And a good read right there by Paul. Great at carving out space close to the rim and capitalizing.
And the jam by Brown.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Johnson. Unloads. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And that's a bucket Paul knows they need. He wants to be the one to get it for them.
And Brown with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum slams it home.
Daniel Tice.
Surprising leadership from a young player. Tatum remains focused in big moments.
Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
Outside Paul. The three. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make when he plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time again.
First team foul.
And the Celtics making a change here. Paul for 3. Boston with a rebound. Pass to Horford. Now here's Tatum. .103 left in the fourth. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Paul with it. Now guarded by Brown. Inside. Booker with it. Misses the layup. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
Here's Paul. Off the left rim and out.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Well, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Jaylen Brown.
And he sinks it.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Boston.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
At the line.
All the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
It's Brown on the wing. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, an enormous three-pointer! For the win! Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's the Suns to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Here's Smart on the take.
Marcus
An
Smart.
easy 2 on the layup.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Now Paul. To the inside. Outside Payne. Pass to Paul. Goes back up. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Left side Tatum. Horford outside. Outside Brown.
2 minutes.
Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Tatum can't hit. The Suns trailing. And here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Paul's got 20 points.
Important that Paul is effective with the three-point shot. I mean, forces the D out on him, and that opens up other parts of the floor.
Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, and able to make shots through contact.
Pass to Payne. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And here's Payne outside. Williams grabs the board. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Horford outside. Back to Smart. Drives to the hoop. And it's in.
Well, turn up then. And Horford, one of the great leaders in the game. Sometimes you gotta lead by example, especially in the clutch.
And the Suns with possession. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. Yes!
The crunch time bucket by Crowder. You love that confidence.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Devin Booker. Suns foul.
So the first one drops. And that'll put him up 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Suns timeout.
Get about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the three.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. 5 ticks left in the OT period.
Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Celtic substitution. Daniel Tice.
For 3, Booker. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForte.